Try them. Right, put your hands down. Looks like you got a dirty arm. That's a tattoo. Hello, Joel Wright here from Devon Dice, and this is
Isaac.
Take your hands away from your mouth.
Isaac.
Take your hands down.
Isaac.
Isaac. Yes. Okay. And today we're going to be reviewing. What was it? I can't you remember the name of it?
Ice Cool.
Ice Cool.
Ice Cool.
From Brain Games. Designer is Brian Gomez.
Wonder.
Yeah, and it's for 6 years plus, 2 to 4 players, and it takes 30 minutes to play.
I can play it because it's 6 plus. Can't I play
Yeah,
it?
you can play it. So this game is cool, isn't it? Because it's a game with a box. Within a box.
Take all the stuff out.
In a box. In another box. Yeah. Made of different boxes that you put together and you make up the game board playing thing. So we're gonna take a look at this and come back with our thoughts on it later on, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you just witnessed me putting this box together. So they all stack together very neatly inside. It's one of the most coolest gimmicky kind of uses of the whole box, except for the lid, which is sat over there, of a board game I've seen, where they use practically everything in the box to play the game. So this is the only setup for Ice Cool. There's no other kind of other segments you can add, or you can mess around with it. This is one setup. This is what they say to use all the time. So here we have the starting classroom right here. You can see all the desks in there, and over in the background here, the Mr. Yellow is in the kitchen. He is the hall monitor for this round. Hall monitors, because we're British, are people that are delegated to keep track of people like sneaking out of classes and skiving off of lessons, and they basically dob them in to their headmaster, and that person gets in trouble. So they're kind of snitches, looking out for people truanting from lessons. So in this game, basically the red, yellow and green players are going to start in the classroom, and they've got to work their way round the classes and get through each doorway, actually going through the doorways, and once they get through a doorway like so, they take their fish off of there to indicate they've taken their fish. Pretty cool, nice chunky wooden fishes that actually clip onto the walls. Very neat thing. Like these here, this one here is just a wooden one. These actually hold the boxes together, making it a sturdy lock-in together of the games, which is really cool. They collect a fish, and then they also collect a card off the top of the deck, which actually will give them points. Oh, look, 3 points. So they'll put that next to theirs, and their fish to say they collected it. That's fine. Next player will come in. They start in here. Now, the good thing with this is not only can you flick to the side, that was rubbish, but you can actually jump the walls. It takes a bit of a technique to do it. It doesn't always work out, and you need the space to do it, but it's really effective of a quick escape away from the hall monitor. Because what the hall monitor is trying to do is he's going to come in and he's going to try and get... Look at that for demonstration. he's coming in, and if he tags you by touching your other penguin, they actually nick. He takes away your haul card. So he takes away Green's haul card and adds it to his own collection up there. So that's basically it. It's either the round will end if everyone's collected all their fish and they're not being tagged, or if the hall monitor has tagged everyone and taken their hall passes away. That ends the round. Then it goes to the next player in line, becomes the hall monitor, and then players then go round again. So Green's fish will come off here, red will go back, yellow will go on, yellow go on, and then you just do another round again. I should say the hall monitor will get a card off the top of the deck for each hall pass has got, including their own. So always guaranteed one card after the round of being a hall monitor if you're not very good. But if you can get more, you get more cards. Look, 2s and 3s again. So you keep those secret. Another good thing, it's upside down card. If at any point on your turn you have 2 1s. Now you see on there 2 1s, you get little skates here. It says down here, oh, drop that. If you get 2 skates, you can reveal these cards. So you go to everyone, look, got 2 1s. Oh, look, I've got 2 1s. You reveal it, and then you have another turn after the turn you've already done, which is quite cool. That's a nice little tip to have. 2 players is different. Each player has to be the hall monitor twice, and they have to be tagged twice in a game to end the round. On the first time, they collect the card off of them. On the second time, they're out. So that's pretty cool. There is all sort of rules. These red lines, if your penguin is here and you need to start your turn, you move it to the red line and then you continue. If it's halfway through a door, like so, you move it to the side it's furthest on. If a penguin leaves the box altogether, then it comes back in at the point it started at, roughly. I mean, it'd be hard to judge, but that doesn't happen. It just comes back in where it started. The round ends when one colour penguin has caught all 3 of their fishes off of here, and that will end the round. Or hall monitor person has collected all of the hall passes of people playing the game. That ends a round as well. And then they basically switch over. New person becomes the hall monitor, the rest of the people again after their fish, and they keep going, and you play everyone plays a round where they're the hall monitor, and after everyone's played being a hall monitor, then you count up how many of your scoring cards you have in your hand, or you can have a few more than that, hopefully. So yeah, you tally up how many scorecards you've got. Person with the most points wins the game. I should also say the penguin, when it goes through a door, you get a fish. You have to go fully through the door on that turn to get the fish. It can also happen that if a player is knocked through a door fully or is pushed into the hall monitor, then the effects still happen. They still get a fish, or they still have to hand their ID card to the hall monitor. And that's how you play Ice Cool. Right, what are you done with these?
I just played with them.
Oh, what a hit. Right, so that's how you play Ice Cool. Isaac, what do you like about this game? Or what don't you like about this game? Do you like this game?
Yeah.
You do like this game, don't you?
Yeah.
I like this game. What do you like about it?
I like about it that you have to try and flick it into those holes and trying to get the penguins.
So you like chasing the other people? Yeah? You don't like trying to get around getting the fish? Or do you like that as well?
No, I don't really like getting the fish.
You like being the SWAT trying to get hold of the other penguins, yeah?
And I just got him.
Yeah, you just got him. Yeah, the two sides of it is really clever. I do like that one person is kind of playing kiss chase in a way. You're trying to hit the other opponents to catch them and take away their ID cards, where the other people are just trying to get their penguins through these doors to get their fish to get extra cards. It's really cool. I mean, it's a random scoring. Like you don't know what you're going to get out the cards, do you?
No.
You don't know what you're going to get out the cards, so you could get anything from 2 or 3 or 1. The ones are pretty cool because if you can get, let's put that down. If you can get 2 1s, like I said, then you can just reveal them to get yourself an extra turn, and that goes for not only the people collecting the fish, but also goes for the hall monitor. So that's pretty cool.
What do you like about
the only thing, I mean, I like it because it's a flicking dexterity game. It's really simple. I love the fact that this box is how it's designed. It all fits together. Then you just put it all together to play the game.
Yeah,
It does take a bit of table space up. People do need to be able to get around the table, so that can be tricky like that. So you do need to have that kind of right table maybe to do it. I like the rules. They've all thought of the rules. If a penguin gets stuck in the door, then it's got to go either side that it's more on. I love the fact that you can just flick it over walls.
How do you do that?
I know you can't do it yet, can you? So that is a thing with kids that they can't get this technique quite right. So yeah, you struggle with the flicking, don't you?
Yeah, because do you have to put your finger on the head and then...
Well, it's real technique there. You have to flick the head so hard that it hits the full on, basically bounces and does an ollie over the wall. So it's a technique that youngsters have to kind of learn. Oh, you nearly did it, didn't you? Nearly did it. You've been trying ever so hard. You have another go. Maybe you do your first one. You try and get it over this wall. Got to flick it really hard. Oh, nearly. So that has been a trouble. Because they are quite solid penguins.
Yeah, it hurts. It really hurts my finger.
And then also trying to get that was quite a good spin actually. Trying to get the technique is trying to spin it around doors. You watch the experts, the designers, the publishers. They can spin this around 3 doors and make you look silly. But just another technique that you have to work on. Yeah. So really like it for what it is. I've got the promos. I can't find them. I don't know where they've gone. I've done
What promos?
Well, we've got a couple of promos where they're half points, but they also give you, if you get one of them, you get an instant free go. You can use it as a free go as well. And then there's also different character designs which make no difference. It's just extra characters. So got those. The only thing that I said about this is that there's no. This is the setup, the whole setup, right? There's no kind of you can randomize it to make different layouts. This is it. So that's been a kind of, it's stagnant like that. There's also just the one scenario where it's one person chasing everyone and everyone's trying to get around. I wish this went to 6. Right from the get-go, this could quite easily handled 6. That's the other downside. I wish it could have handled more players. But saying that, news just come out a couple of weeks ago that Brain Games has announced Ice Cool 2. Yeah?
Ice Cool 2?
Yes, Ice Cool 2. So it's a standalone game, but you'll be able to add the boxes together.
So there's a new game.
Yeah, new one coming out of this. So you're going to be new colours of these. So you could just have
gold.
Maybe gold. So you can have new colours of this. So you can have. There's going to be 4 players again. So you can have 8 people in one little small place, or you could put all the rooms together to make a big school. Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah. So that is really exciting, and I can't wait for that to come out. So, This is a big thumbs up to us, isn't it? I mean, the fact is, I've had this for 2 years now, getting on to 2 years. When it first came out, Brains Game was making a big push, and they gave me this as a review copy, and I've only just got round to reviewing it because it's one of those kept on slipping my mind. Even though we play it all the time, don't we? And we get a chance, me and you would play it just on our own, yeah? Or when we get people around, we always get it out with friends, yeah? So... But I just forgotten to review. So this is our review now. I'm going to get it done, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe have a game of it later on. Yeah.
Hi.
Sit up. What score would you give it out of 5?
Out of 5?
Yeah. 1 being bad, 5 being good.
5.
You'd give it a 5, would you?
Yeah.
That good, is it?
What will you?
I'd give it probably a 4.
Why?
Well, it needs a bit more to it, but that's just me. Yeah, but it's just right for you, isn't it? Yeah, you love it. Yeah? Oh, my turn. And it always just gets through the door. Right. I've been Joel Wright. You've been?
Isaac.
And this is another review of Ice Cool.